I got a new camera bag. Let's go talk about it. But first, little buddy. Hey. No, maybe not. Well, you're all so cute. Hey. They ran over because they were really quite interested in who I was, but now I think they're a little bit scared, but they're babies. So anyway, better head home because as nice as this sunset looks right now, I got to get this back in here, at home, before it gets dark, because that's when the animals come out. So let's go. Alright, welcome back to a new video. Now, it's good that we can sit somewhere a little bit warmer than it was out there and have a chat. Now today we are talking camera bags because currently, it's a bit of an effort. See, I have the biggest and heaviest camera bag in existence, which I think is what every photographer sort of starts with. You know what? I'm gonna get a camera bag that's bigger than my dog, and I'm going to use this, and it's fine. It's a fine bag if you want to do a around the world trip. You have multiple things you need to carry every single time you go out and do a photo shoot. But the reality is, not everyone's doing that, and we're not always taking out 2 cameras, 2 drones, a laptop, multiple lenses. We're not going that way. And I don't recommend you do either. Save your back for something important. So what do you do? Do you go and just use your 10-year-old really clapped out backpack that you go, you know what, this has still got life in it, I'm still going to continue using it even though it doesn't have a camera compartment? So you just wrap your camera up in a towel and chuck it in the backpack? Because really, carrying a normal sized backpack is so much nicer than carrying a massive backpack that is, you know, a couple of kilos in itself. What do? Well, you get a bag like the Brevity jumper. Now, a big thank you to Brevity for sending this out to me, which wasn't easy given that I am in Australia and this had to come all the way from America, but it got here, and I am very grateful. So, you've seen my previous 2 bags and I'm like, you know what? I really need a new camera bag. But I didn't really know where to go because I wanted something that was a normal backpack, but I also wanted something that was a camera bag. What do? Well, a company in America thinks it up for you and they create the bag that is pretty much perfect if you are just doing your everyday travel. So, let's get into it. Now, firstly, it is 18 liters. So it is a normal sized backpack, which if you're only doing like, you know, you're going out for the day with your friends or your family, you're just doing one client shoot or, you know, one product shoot, whatever the situation may be where you do need just one lens, one camera, maybe a drone, maybe a couple of batteries or filters. You don't need that much, but you don't want to carry the massive bag. You bring your everyday carry, and this is pretty perfect. So let's get into it. So up the top, we have a standard compartment, which, as you can see, has got a flak section inside. Now, if you do lift up this little Velcro strap just here, you'll see that this does open it up to become a normal backpack. So, if for whatever reason you decide, you know, I don't need a camera bag today, but I do want a stylish backpack, you can take out the bottom part of the bag, which we will get to, and you can turn it into a normal backpack, which is really lovely. I really like that. It's a lot of thought has gone into this bag, you can really tell. So the top part holds a second camera if you really want to go that way. It will hold a flash, it will hold a microphone, like whatever you really need. It will hold a jumper, it'll hold a pair of socks, it will hold your hat, it will hold your lunch, like it will hold all the stuff you really need to go out for the day, which is, I guess that's the definition of everyday carry. Now, inside the bottom section, if you zip open the bottom zip all the way around, you have a super soft, lovely padded area where inside you can see I've set it up to have a full frame camera, one lens, a couple of batteries. You can put your drone inside the bottom, and I've got another little spot up the top to hold some more batteries for the second camera, which, you know, I said no 2 cameras, but you know, this is a demo. Like, I wouldn't really use this to take 2 cameras because it's not what it's about. I'd use this to bring some food and a jacket and some stuff, maybe some socks. I don't know why I'm talking about socks, but we're talking about socks. Here we are. Now, if you zip this up, I get excited when I talk about camera bags because I love backpacks. I love backpacks, and it's always been a thing for me, just having these super functional backpacks. So huge up, Brevity, for thinking this through. Now, inside the second or top compartment, it's just a normal compartment. I can fit a drone controller in there, and you can chuck some filters, or you can chuck some socks. See, we're talking about socks again. I don't know why we're talking about socks, but you can fit some socks, and you can also fit your drone controller, or you can just fit a muesli bar. You can just fit stuff. Plenty of stuff you can fit in the front pocket, as you would expect with a bag. Now, it is worth mentioning before we go further in, and this is something I really do appreciate, is that this whole thing is weatherproof. This whole backpack is it's not storm proof, but if it rains, a little bit of pitter patters, this thing will not absorb the water because it is made out of these special recycled fabric that does allow it to repel the mist. It's also got up the top, see this bit here, it's a waterproof laptop cover which fits a 15-inch laptop inside. I really do like that because occasionally you do need to bring your laptop. Now, why did I mention that? I'm going to tell you. Not to draw parallels because this isn't a comparison video, but it's just worth noting. You go and buy something like this massive monster of a bag, which I really just use as a suitcase now because I can't fit it. You know, you can't pack this down, it's so bloody big. I want to note that this has a waterproof rain pouch in here somewhere. In there, that's where the waterproof rain pouch is. See that thing? I don't want to take it out because then it's going to be annoying to get back in. But this is not waterproof at all. So it has a rain pouch. But this is a little bit weatherproof, which is really nice. I really like it, and it's something that I will make a very big point of when I did notice this backpack. I was like, okay, we're talking serious. Now, camera guys, camera people, camera gals, camera anyone, we have got a lovely little side access pocket, which just tells you it's a camera bag. It's the only thing that you would know makes it a camera bag. And you can just grab your camera out of there, as you would expect from a camera bag. Now, on the side, we have got a really nice massive water bottle holder, but it's massive because you can also whack your tripod in there. As you can see, I took this with me on the motorbike, so you want something that's weatherproof, something that can hold a tripod or a water bottle with a nice little strap, which has been very consciously placed to look, you know, that little bit extra classy. But hey, you don't want to carry a laptop there, that's fine. Stick it on the bottom, like you would any other camera bag. Or, you know, chuck a towel or something there. You could even put some socks in there. Now, getting to the back of this bag. We can flip this all the way over like you would with a camera bag, but not that you need to because it's not rear access. I think, you know what, I didn't even realize that. This is not a rear access bag. Not every, but most other bags, well, at least my 2 previous bags, this being the 3rd, every other bag that I've seen, most of them are rear access only. Now, this isn't. This is front access, which makes it perfectly normal. If you want to get your stuff, you don't have to put it on the ground. You can just put it on the front. I didn't even realize this till right now when I'm talking to you guys. You can chuck it on the front like that and then undo it. Get your stuff out like that. You can't see, but get your stuff out and then zip it up. How cool! See, if I was not doing this video, I would not even have thought of that. This is not a front access bag. See, that's really cool. That's really well thought out. That's something that I would, yeah. Anyway, let's continue on. That's cool. I like that. I really like that. It's got a little secret zip pocket thing. So you want to chuck in your passport, you want to chuck in anything of value that you don't want getting pinched. If you're in a busy city, you chuck it in there. And then no one can get it because it's got a secret little anti-theft hoop, which you chuck it in there, and then no one can get it. You just push the zip all the way up, and then boom, safe. Safe as, I don't know, you give me an analogy. Safe as a daisy, safe as a poppet. It's safe. Whatever it is, it's safe. Lastly, we have got a little bit of branding just here for when you are at the airport. You chuck this through the thing that you use for your roller, for your suitcase, which, you know, I don't tend to do personally. That's not a me thing. But if you are someone who likes putting their backpack onto their suitcase, they've got your back. Literally, like quite literally, they've got your back. That will save your back. So yeah, overall, thank you very much, Brevity, for receiving my thought message, because this bag is pretty sick. I'm very, very, very impressed with it. And I think that if you are looking and if you are interested in a bag, you can look at these guys. There's more colors than you can choose. I think there's 10 at the moment with 3 more coming, like 3 new colors. So if you want something that is stylish and it's fun, it's just not a typical standard black bag like that, which screams that I have made some serious decisions about my life, which includes spending a lot of money on cameras and all the gear that you could possibly think of. If you don't want to look like that and you want to look like a normal human being, get a Brevity bag. Yeah, this is going to get a lot of use, so I recommend you have a look. There will be a link down below. Go and check it out. Until then, I'll see you in the next video. I don't know where it is, I don't know where it's going to be, but I'll see you there, and 9 times or 9 chances out of 10, I'm going to be with my new backpack. I love backpacks. All right, I'll see you wherever the next video might be.